Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Наши программы предлагают много языков. Пожалуйста, посмотрите suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Breakdancing, a fun and exciting dance form. Continue watching to find out more.
May we realize that they, animal people, live not for us alone, but for themselves and for thee, and that they love the sweetness of life. Saint Basil the Great, vegetarian.
Radiant viewers, to greet a group of people in the indigenous Fang language of the Gubanese Republic, you say, Mbolani. My name is Belle. The warm people of Gabon thank you for being guardians of our world by living in peace every day of your noble life. May heaven keep brightening the righteous path that you have chosen. Welcome to our show entitled Breakdancing, a fun and exciting dance form. Breakdancing, an energetic style of fast-paced dancing with gymnastic elements, is inseparable from the hip-hop culture. The rhythmical, spontaneous, and fluid movements of breakdancers can instantly change up the atmosphere and bring life to any occasion. The history of breakdancing goes back to the 1970s in the Bronx borough of New York City, USA. On seeing youth in the neighborhood experience frightening gang violence, Jamaican musician Clive Campbell, known as DJ Kool Herc, used his music to encourage them to transform conflicts into dance battles. He created stylized rhythm breakdowns between songs, often mixing two identical records, switching back and forth between the two repeatedly, creating a sound stage for breakdance battles. Dancers representing their team step forward to share their most creative and difficult moves. Similar to a gymnastics competition, their skills and level of perfection determine the final score and the winner. Dance battles within these breaks then came to be known as breaking or breakdancing. This kind of dance is not only about body movement, but also about speed, power, coordination, and aesthetics. The dancers are called B-boys, B-girls, or breakers. Through its improvisational and almost spontaneous form, breakdancing combines aspects of martial arts, gymnastics, tap, and other dance styles. The kung fu moves, performed by actor Bruce Lee in his action films, are among its inspirations. The emphasis is on energy, movement, creativity, humor, and an element of danger. Breakdancing conveys the rough world of the city streets from which it is said to have sprung. Certain special movements are unique to breakdancing and commonly appear in performances. The initial warm-up style, called top rock, is a standing position that's used to prepare for other acrobatic moves. When they perform down rock, breakers focus on their hands and feet. which are placed on the floor to show their speed and control of their footwork. Another peculiar move is named the air flare, in which dancers rotate their torsos while circling the body's vertical axis. Headspins require power, balance, and the right amount of momentum to spin the head on the ground, while the applejack consists of jumping back while throwing the hands and legs in front to make a V shape. Another complicated move, called the windmill, involves dancers circling their torsos on the floor and twisting their legs in a V shape in the air. To make a swipe, the dancers move their hands and twist their legs in the fastest way they can. The move freeze is a sudden stop in a difficult position. And footwork is walking using the hands while the legs move in different steps. Background music is an extremely important component of breakdancing. The fast musical rhythms of hip-hop music provide the beat for dancers to challenge one another with awe-inspiring and often gravity-defying movements. Hip-hop music developed in the 1960s and 70s, adapting elements of funk, jazz, soul, disco, and R&B, or rhythm and blues. James Brown, with his signature singing and dancing, was an icon of that period. In the 1980s, legendary vegetarian pop icon Michael Jackson popularized his signature moonwalk, a breakdance move that creates the illusion of gliding backwards. One of the most influential groups in hip-hop and breakdancing is Rocksteady Crew, formed in 1977 by Bronx youths Jimmy D and Jimmy Lee. 6 years later, the group recorded an international hit song titled Hey You that placed number 6 in the UK singles charts and in the top 10 in some European countries. Some of the group's members even appeared in movies and attracted the attention of global audiences.
Vegan, because we are responsible for our own survival.
Good-natured viewers, let's now pause for a moment to hear a brief message. We'll return shortly. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television. Welcome back to our show on the art of breakdancing. From its birthplace in the Bronx, New York, USA, breakdancing quickly traveled far and wide, beyond national borders, and reached people from all walks of life, including those living in disadvantaged communities. Many people have found it an effective medium for expressing themselves in the vulnerable circumstances they live in. Through this dance form, the young African Caribbean people of Brazil proudly presented their cultural roots amid the racial discrimination they experienced. Meanwhile, in Japan, kids used breakdancing to celebrate their youthful spirit amid what they perceived as rigid local traditions. The pioneers and organizers of the breakdancing community have hosted various events to uplift the spirits of their members, and occasionally to keep them away from unhealthy social environments. In 1990, a breakdance competition titled Battle of the Year, or BODY, was held for the first time in France. It then went on to become an annual event. Until 2012, BODY was a group competition, and then a singles tournament was added in 2013. Crews are graded on their synchronicity, stage presence, theme, music, and choreography, while individual performances are judged on their top rock, footwork, along with their freeze and power moves. In the final round, the battle is also judged on response, routines, strategy, and attitude. The notorious International Breakdancing Event, or IBE, is an international hip-hop festival that was held for the first time in 1998 in Heerlen, the Netherlands. The same city was host of the IBE each year before it was moved to Rotterdam in 2006. Since 2001, the Shell Battle Pro has been held annually in Shell, France. The event has two kinds of competitions. One is for kids under 12 years old, and the other is a knockout battle for 8 b-boy crews. In 2014, Shell Battle Pro joined the undisputed World B-Boy Series that connects international breakdancing and hip-hop events around the globe. Red Bull BC1 is a special event for breakdancing lovers all over the world. Since the first event in 2004, thousands of athletes and dancers have participated each year. They battle through qualifier events, either in person or virtually, to participate in the final competition as one of the final 16 B-boys and 16 B-girls. The winners of the 2021 Red Bull BC1 B-Boy and B-Girl Championship were Amir Zakharov from Kazakhstan and vegan breakdancer Logan Edra, or Logistics, from the United States. Logan was also a Shining World Vegan Talent Award laureate. Supreme Master Cheng Hai Vegan said these words of encouragement to her.
Wow, Logan. The world enjoys your awesome performance, and we vegans in particular are so proud of you too. Hooray and high five, cool and pretty young lady. Be grateful for God's grace and continue your best to contribute excellence to the world. Plus, to be the glamorous beacon of an inspiring, compassionate hero for our young and beautiful generations. God loves you, girl.
The 2022 Red Bull BC1 World Final was held in New York City on November 12. Representing India was Iswa Tawari with the nickname B-Boy Wildchild. He said in an interview,
ब्रेकिंग क्या है तो मेरे लिए लाइफ है, हैप्पीनेस है.
Iswa was the winner of the 2021 Red Bull BC1 Cypher India, along with B-Girl Jo, or Johanna Rodriguez. The popularity of breakdancing has even earned it a place in the Olympic Games. The 2018 Summer Youth Olympics included dance sport or breakdance as one of the competitions for the first time. The gold medal for the B-Boy individual competition went to Sergei Chernyshev from Russia with the nickname Bumblebee. Ramu Kawai, or Ram, is the breaker from Japan who brought home 2 gold medals for the B-Girl and mixed team categories. Sharing the mixed team gold medal with Ram was Le Ming Yo with the nickname B4 from Olac, also known as Vietnam. After watching breaking on TV, B4 and his 2 brothers were inspired to learn this dance form. The 3 brothers then gained public attention through a dancing competition on TV. Recalling his journey, B4 commented,
"Breaking keep me away from drinking and drugs."
Following the success of the initial event, the Olympic Committee decided to include the dance sport in the 2024 Summer Olympic Games that are scheduled to be held in Paris, France. Scores are to be based on 6 criteria, including creativity, personality, technique, variety, performativity, and musicality. We can't wait to see the best dancers in the world shine on this occasion and wish all of them the best of luck. Breakdancing is more than just an athletic dance for entertainment. It's good for mental health as well. Studies show that emotions can be recognized and released through movement and dance. In fact, a part of the brain literally lights up when experiencing positive emotions. By engaging in creative and challenging dance moves, one stays in the moment and immersed in the energetic music and beats. In the process, negative emotions are released. To some people, it's a way of forming meaningful bonds, building supportive communities, and finding self-confidence and identity.
Vegan, clean up your soul.
Charming viewers, thank you for your company today during our show. Breakdancing, a fun and exciting dance form. Up next is Exploring Veterinary Nutrition with Dr. Ariel Griffiths, Vegan, Part 1 of 2, right after Noteworthy News. May heaven bless you and your loved ones with peace and prosperity.
Be vegan. Make peace. Do good deeds. Hell not reach.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/AJAR.